Trump's Canada annexation plan raises some serious eyebrows, doesn't it? Imagine the implications if this were to happen. We're talking about a potential tax increase on Canadian products that could ripple through the economy. If the US were to annex Canada, it could mean tariffs on everything from maple syrup to lumber. This isn't just about borders, it's about trade relationships and economic stability. Canadians might find themselves paying more for their favorite products, while American consumers could face shortages. And let's not forget the political fallout. Canada has always been a close ally. Would this plan strain that relationship? It's a tangled web of economics and diplomacy. The stakes are high, and the consequences could be felt for years to come. So, is this just a bold move or a recipe for economic chaos? Only time will tell. The idea of Trump pursuing a plan to annex Canada or intentionally destroy its economy seems to fall more into the realm of speculation or hyperbole rather than grounded political reality. Let's examine the different angles of this notion: annexation of Canada. Feasibility: annexing Canada would be highly improbable and unprecedented. Canada is a sovereign nation with strong democratic institutions, and such an action would violate international law and treaties, including agreements like the United Nations Charter. Political and military implications: any such move would likely lead to severe consequences, including global condemnation and the triggering of NATO's Collective Defense Clause, as Canada is a NATO member. Realistic focus: while Trump might have expressed unusual or provocative ideas in the past, e.g., the Greenland Purchase proposal, such statements are generally not practical policy objectives. Economic warfare: if the concern is about economic tactics, there are potential scenarios to consider: tariffs and trade wars. Trump has a history of using tariffs as a tool for economic leverage, as seen during his presidency with tariffs on China and even allies like Canada and the EU. Increasing tariffs on Canadian goods could strain the trade relationship but would likely harm both economies, given their interdependence. Energy and resources: Canada is a major exporter of oil, gas, and other natural resources to the US. Any policy targeting these sectors could disrupt Canada's economy but would also impact US industries reliant on Canadian imports. Diplomatic friction: introducing measures that undermine Canadian industries or unfairly target its economy might strain diplomatic ties but is unlikely to escalate into an economic war. Economic war or strategic competition? A scenario resembling economic warfare would require deliberate actions aimed at undermining Canada's economic stability, such as restricting cross-border trade, imposing heavy tariffs or sanctions, undermining Canada's access to global markets. However, such actions would come with significant blowback for the US, given the interconnected economies and the extensive trade relations established under agreements like the USMCA, formerly NAFTA. Conclusion: while provocative rhetoric or policy proposals might emerge, the likelihood of a deliberate plan to annex or economically destroy Canada seems remote. If tensions arise, they are more likely to take the form of trade disputes or disagreements over policies impacting industries like energy, lumber, or agriculture. However, these would likely be resolved through negotiation and existing diplomatic channels rather than escalating into full-blown conflict. If you'd like, I can look for any specific claims or statements that might give more context to these speculations. Hit the like button and subscribe to channel for latest news and events. Brought to you by DKFON.com free ADS.